What's up, guys? It's Jacob Gandy, full-time real estate investor and entrepreneur for 8 months now in San Antonio, and so far I've made $400. That is laughable, it's embarrassing, but I tell you, because I'm going to keep it 100% real on this channel, I'm going to share with you all of my trials, failures, victories, and triumphs. I can't really talk on much of what works, a little bit, but I can really tell you a lot about what does not work. And I'm very well connected, got a lot of people that I'm working with, mentors that are making millions a year, so I will get there myself. But if this is your first time on my channel, this is essentially a documentary of my journey from day one to present. And basically, if you want to keep up with me on how I am going to build a $1 million a month real estate investing business, please click subscribe, like this video, and drop a comment if you have any questions that I just might have the answers to. So today I'm going to be talking about a really hard learned lesson that has got me in a bad situation. I did not sign a contract. All I did was shake somebody's hand, and in the state of Texas and maybe other states, maybe a state you're in, I am now getting sued because this person is really stabbing me in the back. What I'm talking about is, if you are being recorded and you don't even have to know that you're being recorded, somebody shakes your hand on an agreement, it is legally binding as a contract that you sign. So just to give you a little backstory on exactly how I got myself into this situation, this very mobile home right here that I am flipping, this guy talked me into doing this. I'd never done a flip myself. And he said, look, you can do it. I've done it before. He showed me all of his past projects. He's done this quite a few times. And he was like, look, you're going to be in this much all in, and you can sell it for this much. I said, okay. So we started doing it. He said he was going to help me out. He was going to do it all for free. Now, if you are a reasonable person, somebody that's going to help you out that much, you're going to want to compensate them at least a little bit. So I was like, no, I'll pay you. I'll pay you at the end of it. You know, I'll give you some money. And he's like, okay, yeah, whatever. Well, about a week and a half into doing this, he takes me aside and says, hey man, I know that you said you were going to pay me, but I'm just really needing to know, how much are you going to pay me? I'm like, oh, well, I can pay you this much. He said, man, I don't know. I kind of feel like I brought more value to this project than that. And so he started talking me up on price, right? My thinking in this conversation was, I am going to say what I've got to say for him to leave the project for the day so I can continue working. So, okay, yeah, you think, okay, I mean, nah, I can't do that, but okay, you want to do this, you want to do this price here. Okay, I'm not signing anything. But what I didn't know is he was recording the whole conversation, and he shook my hand. And because we shook hands in the state of Texas, a conversation that is recorded that's only known by one party, so I don't have to know, he knows, he was recording, is just as legally binding as a contract. So now I told him, like, well, I didn't know he recorded it, so I called him and I said, look man, I really can't afford to pay you that much. I can afford to pay you this much. No. I already got in touch with my attorney, and whenever you sell this thing, I'm going to take you to court if you don't give me the amount that we agreed on. And he's trying to take, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. But I really wanted to share this with you guys, because if you ever find yourself in a situation where somebody's wanting you to shake their hand on an agreement that you made, just don't shake their hand. And if you don't, and they get really upset, might be something fishy going on. So wanted to get this video out there, make sure that you guys don't go through the same hard-learned lesson that I am going through. And but that's that for today. Also, want to let you know that if you are ever out there in real estate. You see a property, you want to save it. It's a property that looks distressed, vacant, it's for sale by owner. Maybe there's nothing wrong with it. You just want to save this property to figure out what's going on with it. Might be a good deal for you. If you've ever done that and you don't have an app that's designed for that, or if you don't have some sort of system in place already, you know that if you're driving and you try to save that property, it is the biggest pain in the butt ever. If you can't do it in about 5 seconds or less, it gets dangerous, especially if you're the one driving. Okay? It takes too much attention on your phone, off the road. Very dangerous situation. But you're always going to be looking for properties while you're driving. Doesn't matter if you're a wholesaler. It doesn't matter if you're into other exit strategies. You always want to be able to save properties really fast and organized. So I've developed an app, a Driving for Dollars app. And basically, what you do is you pull out the app, takes you to your current location, you drop a pin on the property, you check it, that's the right property, and you identify if it is commercial, single family, if it's land, or otherwise, and why you saved it. Is it vacant? Is it distressed? Is it for sale by owner? For sale by realtor? Maybe there's no issue at all, or maybe it's a cash buyer, and you want to add them to your list of buyers for you wholesalers out there. If you want access to this app, right now I'm looking for testers that will test this app for me and let me know different ways that I can change it. So if you want access to that, drop a comment, let me know. I'll get in touch with you and we can set that up. The best part about this is all of those properties get saved to your Google Drive on a Google Sheet. So you can just skip trace your properties right from there. You don't have to do any extra work. So let me know if you want access to that app. I am planning on actually developing it and putting it out on the market. So if you want access to it now, you will probably be able to have it forever if you get it now. So let me know. Don't drop your email. Just drop a comment saying, hey, I want access to this app. Okay, guys? That's what I wanted to say to you today, but I will talk to you guys soon. Later.